Welcome to another tutorial. My name's Tiana. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you're a new viewer, welcome. Keep watching to see how to make this simple happy birthday card with bow ribbon accent. Shown here are all of the supplies that I used to make this card. All of the specific items that I used or something similar will be linked in the description box below. The first step that I always do is I take my pencil and I draw out the design. Once you have everything drawn out in pencil, switch over to your thin black pen and essentially outline the words happy and then birthday. Here I'm using a Faber-Castell pen in size S, and the exact pen that I'm using here will be linked down below, but again, you can really use any thin black pen that you have. Once you have the words outlined, you need to color them in black. I switched over to a slightly thicker black pen, but you could continue on using the same thin one that you'd previously used to outline. It will probably just take you a bit longer to color everything in. But simply this step is really easy, whatever black pen you're using, or perhaps you chose to use a different color for your lettering, simply color in the words happy and then birthday. Once you have the happy birthday lettering complete, the next step is to kind of make the present design of the card. So I took my maroon colored pen and I started by making the bow detail at the top in solid lines. Then I drew in the dot detail horizontally across the card. And then I continued on drawing in kind of this present backdrop design with solid lines on the left and right. And then a pro tip, I find this may sound straightforward and common sense, but rotate your card if you're trying to get a line horizontally across the card and you're doing it freehand without a ruler. I find you can generally draw a pretty straight line if you just flip your card over. And then finally, I drew a straight line at the bottom of the card to kind of complete the present. And then I put in 3 kind of accent dotted lines at the very, very bottom, kind of tapering them down from kind of biggest to smallest. You could simply leave the card like this if you wanted a bit simpler of a design, or you could do like I did and I made just a really simple bow and I added that to the top of the card. So start by taking whatever ribbon you're using and tying it into a bow, and then arranging it so it's the appropriate size that you want for the top of your card or present there on the card. I trimmed off a few of the ends so they were a bit shorter. And then once I was happy with the bow, I simply took my glue, this is my favorite fast drying glue, and I glued it on. And once the glue is dry, this card is complete. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for this quick and easy happy birthday card with ribbon bow accents. If you try making this card or any of my other cards yourself, I'd love to see what you've made. Tag Design Draw Create Ltd on Instagram so I can check out your work.